Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon, and I absolutely love having reoccurring guests on the show. And if you don't recognize her and you don't remember the name, which I'm quite sure you all do recognize her and remember the name, Michelle Jones. She's absolutely amazing. It's so good to have you back in town again. But she's back in town not only for my show, which I'm going to ask her immediately about, but you now have your own show.
Yes.
So I'm a little intrigued about. I got a little bit of competition going on here. So
collaboration, not competition.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, because we are friends.
Yes,
and we got our shoes.
Oh yes, always.
And then she's got a petticoat. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? I'm not gonna. That's all we're gonna see. Well, I know we were talking about burlesque for the show before, but this is definitely not burlesque. Not at all.
Although I love burlesque.
I know burlesque is fun, isn't it?
Oh, it's so much fun.
Oh, it is. So how have you been?
I
haven't seen you for ages. I think it was last October. Or,
might have been, yes.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time. A lot of water has gone under the dam, my dear. And what about your dam? How much water has gone under there?
Well, we won't talk about my dam.
So how are you doing? What's going on? Is
everything. All I can say is that I have been very, very blessed in life. And it's been an interesting year. I will say that it's been very interesting.
Putting it mildly, I think that's what it's kind of been like for a lot of people. Indeed. On what's going on and what's happening.
Indeed.
And we've all had to kind of refocus, change a little bit. And also, we got to know our homes. Did you like your home now?
Oh, I love that. We did so many home improvement projects. We got a new roof. We got the house painted. We got a new air conditioner. We got a new hot water heater.
I'm moving in.
Cleaned out my garage.
I'm moving in. Do you have a home here now, or are you still?
Oh no, we're still looking for here.
Oh, you are looking for here.
We are looking for here, but of course the market is a little crazy here right now.
So do you have a good realtor?
Yes, we do. Thank you.
Okay,
thank you.
Good, because I have a great realtor. I have an English woman. She's fabulous.
Oh, well, then I might need to get that name.
Yes, I'm going to give you the name anyway.
We'll talk after.
Yvette Azure.
Oh, I definitely need to get that.
Yvette Azure is a very good friend of mine. She's British and she's lovely, and she's the sweetest little girl, and yeah, she's very good. But she does a lot of high-end houses. Well, not high-end, she's the middle and high-end. She does a lot of. She's very cool. Very cool.
I will meet her.
Yeah. So what's been going on? How have you conducted your business? Because you have a big business.
Yes. Well, a lot of things have been happening, including we've been doing a lot of recording at the house.
Yes.
Because I have in my home in Orlando, Florida, is where we have an in-home recording studio. So we've been doing a lot of in-home recording with myself, remote recording for other people as well as other musicians that are in my band coming in to record. Yeah. Our harpist, which you met.
I met the harpist.
You did. She's got her new album coming out, Madison Harding. So she's recorded her entire album at our studio.
So she did. So she's climbed up the ladder, being with you. She's kind of done her own thing and put things together for. So
I just
you've
like to help
allowed
people.
her.
I like to help people.
So you allowed her coming into your organization to actually do, and you actually help her. I love that because I do that, and not many people do that.
Exactly. Oh no, I love helping people. It's like, how can we help you? And that's one of the things about the musicians. They know that they have free access to our studio anytime they want to come do anything.
Isn't that wonderful? That is wonderful. When you're still in Florida.
Yes.
You are. What's happening down there? Are you open? Are you closed? What is it?
A lot of things are open, actually.
Open?
Yeah, it's not quite 100%, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, the governor down there has been a little bit more lenient than the governor here, and we won't talk about California. That was a total disaster.
Again, every state is different.
It's different.
And we actually just came through New Mexico to come here, and so when we were in New Mexico, it was a little strange
that
there were 25. No, we were just having fun. That was fun. Yes. And we restaurants are at 25%, and I'm going, wow, in Orlando they're at 100%. So I don't understand, and it was just a little bit different. So.
Yeah. But now, what's going on with you in Vegas? You got this new show. What is this show about?
The show is called Noteworthy with Michelle Jones.
With Michelle.
And the whole premise is the fact that many of us are blessed to have our passions be our careers in the music and entertainment world, and these are their noteworthy stories.
Yeah.
And you can find it on bewelltv.org, which is a nonprofit network, and they focus, of course, on health and wellness with the trinity of the mind, body, and the spirit. And that's the whole purpose of Be Well
once you
TV.
get, I've always said this, and I've said it for many, many years, especially to women, because we seem to be the dilemma of the entire race. Men are a little bit calmer, they go through things, and we often say, well, why don't you have any reaction? Because women are not like that. Women have action and they have things going on. But my greatest thing is always to say that go into your bedroom, because I feel your bedroom is the most quiet, should be the tranquil place in the entire house. And just sit on your bed and don't think of anything. Just sit there. Because if you don't have yourself together, how on earth can you help out there?
Yes.
And that's... so many women don't have that. Well, I don't have time for that. Well, if you don't have time for it, you can't do anything out there. You've got to be you. You've got to see who am I? What am I doing? Is that where you're at?
Yes, definitely. It's one of those things where you have to find your center. And part of the reason why we come out to Las Vegas and to the desert so much is because this is where I draw my energy.
Really?
I get my energy from the desert.
Why?
And
You've asked yourself why?
I have. I think a lot of it is just, it's the still, it's the calm, it's the heat or cold, it's the dry. It's just a place to commune and to center yourself. And other people, their focus is the beach. Others are on the mountains top or wherever it may be.
So this is your place, although you do say, she says
place.
it's quiet and... Well, Vegas isn't quiet.
We go out in the desert.
But she's talking about not the center, not the strip. You're talking about the outside of it.
Yes.
Because it's dry.
Yes.
And because you just feel tranquil in it. And you're right. Everybody has a place different. You don't have to go to a place where somebody else goes to because they go there.
Right.
You have to find your own.
Yes.
And so you found your own. How did you find that?
Just quite by accident. Honestly, when we came out, we decided to go find Area 51 because my husband and I are huge things about the X-Files and UFOs and MUFON. And
well, you're in the right place.
Oh, absolutely.
So, all right. So what have you found out that the public don't know? Have you found anything out? You got any secrets going on there?
No, but we just like to go explore. My husband and I, we just go explore and have a good time, and we just get in the car and drive out in the desert. And there's no cell service, so I'm not interrupted. There's no, you don't have to worry about anything like that. You just go, and it's just peace and quiet and calm.
And you can go there with no makeup, put a hat on.
Correct.
Yes, that's one of the greatest things, that when you don't have to do all that. I do that in Vegas when I put my cap on and they still recognize me. But the problem is how they recognize it because of the voice.
Yes.
That's the problem. So I'm going to stop talking a little different.
But you're very memorable anyway. And you have that musical voice that people identify with that very much. Yes.
This is a funny thing. You really don't know how you look. You don't know how you speak because it's there every day. So you don't really... Does anybody really know who they are?
That's a good question.
You're here to teach it. You are here to teach it.
It's one of those things where you just know. You know how it is when you're listening to yourself. And most people, I admit, I don't like listening to myself.
I don't like watching myself on television or anywhere. I do not like that. Why did I do that? And why did I say that? And Ninon, get yourself together.
But you're human. You are human.
Well, that's one thing I do say, because the other day I was standing around and I was just touching my skin, and then I started sort of looking at my skin, and I thought, number one, the skin, there's no square point. There's no corner.
Oh, yes.
Well, there isn't.
No, there isn't.
We're all round. Wherever it is, it's round. It covers completely, totally you. So what happens if you don't have the skin around you? And you can't say you're a bag of bones, because this is a bag of bones. But it would be a bag of bones on the floor. It wouldn't be anything. So isn't that strange that we don't think that this takes care of this?
Oh, yes. Well, the skin is your largest organ in your body.
Absolutely.
And that's why you have to take care of it with
sunscreen. And then you have outlets. Mm-hmm. You have eyes and ears and outlets and belly buttons and all sorts of crazy stuff. All these outlets.
And some people make more because they pierce things. So they do.
That's funny. That is funny. I never even thought when they have these pierced things in their ears and... Well, we have.
And other body parts. I do not have them in other body parts. These are my only 2 piercings.
Yeah, these are my only 2 things that I've had injected or whatever, however you want to call it, whatever the case may be. But I did choose that. So now where are you going with all this? We've got this beautiful colour.
Of course. It has to be red for you.
Yes, I have to have the red. And she's got this red on purposely.
Of course.
Because,
and red shoes.
And the red shoes.
And the red violin.
And the red violin. And what you're going to play? She wants to play something.
Oh, I'm not sure yet. I was saying I need to be inspired by something.
What have I inspired you? Except skin around our body. It's a skinny life. No, a skin life. I'm getting silly now. Okay, play before I go anywhere else.
It's all good. I think I'm going to do something a bit more. I'm inspired by I don't know why I'm inspired by Japan today. I'm
how
really
lovely.
inspired by Japan.
Oh, I love that.
I feel like I need to do something.
Inspired.
Thank you.
I know why, because it's very tranquil.
Yes.
It's just, why are the Japanese people so tranquil and I don't know if they are, but they all look so at ease and sort of nothing bothers them, and they're such a calm race.
Indeed.
Now, are you partly Japanese?
No, I am not, but I feel like you have a spiritual home some places, and I always feel like Japan is one of my spiritual homes.
So that's one of your spiritual homes, and Vegas is another one for the health side of it.
Yes.
So you've got all these different places. Have you ever played in Japan?
Yes, I've actually toured.
Oh.
We've been in Japan 3 times over the years, and this last one was in 2017. And I was supposed to be there this year, but of course...
No one's anywhere this year.
No one's anywhere, so hopefully next year. But yet in
and China?
2017, and yes, we did that too. But in 2017, I did a 5-city sold-out tour, solo performing in Japan.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, how beautiful.
And
now,
then
did you play
in China, we were there. The last time I was there was 2015, and I've toured China 5 times as principal violinist with the Mantovani Orchestra.
Oh my goodness! So now we're hearing a little bit of your career, which everybody wants to know. This young lady is very famous, and she really doesn't. So you've also what's your company? What is a company name?
My company name is Violectric.
Violectric, and why is it called Violectric?
Because violins, and electric because we play rock music mostly.
You play the rock music, and of course now, years ago we didn't have plugins, we didn't have electric guitars. It was just purely like this one.
This one plugs in.
This one plugs in. This is a regular guitar. A violin.
Actually, no. Notice it's got 5 strings.
Well, would I know?
Well, this one has 4.
Okay.
And this one has 5, so it's actually a violin and a viola combined.
This is something new.
Oh, so it's a little bit deeper. It's got that low sound.
Yeah,
just expands
the
range. Sing? Yeah, I do some.
See, I didn't know that.
I do some, but most of my voice is through my violin.
So, how are your bookings coming along now? Are they there? Are they?
They are
starting to come in.
They're starting to come back. In fact, I just got because I've been a violinist with Walt Disney World for oh my goodness, what year is this? We're in June.
2021.
In June it will be 31 years. So
she must have started when she was like 5.
I was young. I was young, but I've been with the company that long, and of course we all were furloughed, and in March of 2020, and now I just got the text today that says, "Can you come back?" And I said,
you're going back to Disney?
So I'm going back to Disney World
in Orlando.
Yes, of course.
Yes, because that's where you
play
live.
for their weddings department, because I love playing for weddings too.
Oh, how wonderful!
We have so much fun.
Oh, how wonderful! But I think anything and all your bookings and wherever you are, I think you have fun anyway, don't you?
Absolutely.
I mean, this is just how you are. she's always happy and always laughing and always sort of, and I think also you inspire by helping other people in the same business to play the violin. Do you help a lot of the younger generation?
Oh yes, I teach lessons, of course, and
oh yeah, how's that going?
That's kept me through through most of this. I've had students, and they are. Oh, I'm just so proud of all of them. I just found out, they've been texting me this weekend. They said, oh, guess what, Miss Jones? I just got superior on my solo and ensemble, and I made all county orchestra, and I mean, all these wonderful accomplishments.
So they're all getting into the orchestras and all through, because you started this, because of the epidemic, you started this through Zoom. And through teaching on the internet, right?
A lot of it we were doing with that as well, yes.
Yeah.
But I've been teaching all along. I've been teaching for over 30 years.
Yeah.
But yes, you're right. A lot of it went online.
Because she couldn't go to the schools and couldn't go anywhere and do any of that. That was all out of it. So you had to sort of. It's funny with this epidemic how people have decided, they have gone another way.
Yes.
And they've been able to sort of, okay, well, if I can't do it there, then let me try this. And I think it's opened up an awful lot of gates for people that they didn't know were there.
That is for sure.
Oh, I just made a sound.
Oh, it's all right. You can make sounds all day long with it.
Maybe I can play.
Please
One
do.
day. Oh, no.
I'll teach you. I know how to teach it.
No, I don't want to lose my audience. I want to keep my audience. I might frighten them all away. Absolutely. And how's your husband? How's Jerry?
Oh, Jerry's wonderful. He is here.
Yes, he's
here.
He's in the other room.
He's in the other room.
And he takes care of everything. And
he certainly
he's
does.
kind of your manager. Your own manager, actually, but I think about it.
Well, I have a management team here in Las Vegas.
Oh, you do?
I do. That's Southwest Artist Group. And they are phenomenal.
Oh, good.
And I love them to pieces. And so we have that. But Jerry, of course, is my partner in life as well as in business.
He's the partner in crime.
In crime, yes, there's that too.
Now you've got another. Let's not go there. You're doing anything in Vegas this time?
We're actually filming.
So you're filming, what are you filming?
I'm filming The Noteworthy with Michelle Jones TV show.
And is this the first one?
This will be the first on location, sure. Yes, it just started in January.
Okay.
If I can just briefly tell this, it was one of those things where a network approached me and they said, we want to create a show about music and entertainment because we need that for our well-being. Music and entertainment is an outlet, but it's also something for well-being. And I said, well, I want to focus on the people that are usually not seen very close. They're not just the celebrities. I want to focus on the music directors.
That's what I do. Yeah, on the same thing. Yeah.
Yes.
The people that aren't known out there, and that's why a lot of people call me Mrs. Johnny Carson, because Johnny Carson did the same thing. He focused and had a lot of people on his show that weren't known and became famous. And that's what's happened with our show. We've got a lot of people that are actually getting out there and doing, getting where they want to go, and it's hard. And so your show is the same sort of thing.
I have to tell you that you were the inspiration
is that nice?
for this.
I hope so.
For when they said, we'd like you to create a show. And I said, well, I know what I want to do. And so I have to tell you, I borrowed some of your ideas.
Absolutely.
I really
there's
did.
There's enough for everybody.
You did inspire me so much.
But there's enough for everyone.
Absolutely.
So whether you do it here or... Now, you're mostly probably doing it in Orlando, right?
We film in Orlando, but we also do some of our virtual interviews. In fact, we have one coming up in next week. Yes, had to think what day, because my shows air on Monday at noon on bewelltv.org, but they stay up forever.
Yes.
And this one that's coming up is I have the saxophonist who is with Lady Gaga.
Oh, how fabulous!
Oh, Steve Cortica, he's a doll. So you need to get him on the show next time he's in town.
Yes, next time he's in town.
Wonderful. He's wonderful. So we did a virtual with him, and so that's one. But most of the time they come to the studio and we film in person.
You film in person.
And then they always do a performance at the end. Yes.
Orlando, and is that in your house?
No, actually, it's at the TV. There's a TV studio.
Oh, there's a TV studio, so they can come
studio.
Yes, a real TV studio. That's amazing. That's absolutely wonderful. How can anybody get hold of you, Michelle?
Well, anyone can find me on violectric.net. They can also find me vinylinist, and then now they can also find me through bewelltv.org as well.
And isn't this one of those made by that fiber?
Yes, this is. These are bridge violins. In fact, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. People don't know about this. We're getting all new bridge instruments for everybody in our group in white. in white. And of course, my husband's going to illuminate all of them
Of course
because that's
going
what
to.
he does.
That's what he does. And they're all going to have colours going on and off and everything else, doing what, that's what he does.
Excuse me. Yes, it's the newest version of all of that because we were the first out with the DMX programmable LED instruments, and that was been almost 6 years. So now we're creating the next generation of them.
Yes. So it's a completely
strings.
different 5 strings, a completely new violin, but you don't call it a violin though anymore.
Still the violin.
It's still
just
the
a
violin.
5-string violin.
It's a 5-string violin, which is absolutely amazing. Well, Michelle Jones always has so much to tell me, so much. I wish you all the best for your new show. I'm not jealous at all because she does her thing.
She's going to be on my show. She's going to be on my show. I was so excited when you said yes.
Yes, I think I'm recording this coming Friday. I think we're doing that show. And so Michelle's going to interview me, so I'm going to just shut up and not say anything. I have to zip it a little bit, except the questions you asked me.
Oh, no, I want you to talk. I want you to talk and talk and talk.
Well, that's not hard to do.
That's
not hard to do. Everyone says, Ninon, I wish you did your guest talk. I'm like, I'd let them talk sometimes.
Oh, we have a good time.
Yeah, we always have a great time. Thank you for watching again Vegas Live with Ninon. Absolutely an amazing guest. She's just shown the world what a woman can do. And as we know, I think this is Women's Month. No, Women's Month was in March, wasn't it?
Just ended.
Ended. But these are 2 women that have actually sort of not let anything stop them and just keep moving along. And just because you're a woman doesn't mean to say you can't do it. I think even if you're a woman, you can do it better. I don't know who's going to agree with me on that, but I know most women will. We'll be right back with our next guest. Take care. If you enjoyed the last show we just did and all the other shows, don't forget to subscribe. Vegas Live with Ninon on YouTube. We've got plenty more coming up and our guests are amazing. So don't forget to subscribe. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.